Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Burt and Burger. Happy to have you here listening to the podcast. What's good, everybody? I'm your host, Burger. With me, as always, is Mr. Burt, the other half. I should say the other tenth of this show. The other 9/10 is right here. Yours truly. Welcome to episode 120 of the Burt and Burger podcast. Let's start this episode off with fuck TikTok. I can't stand this fucking thing. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to open up this app ever again. Unfortunately, it's making Burt and Burger grow. It's bringing us lifelong fans. It's bringing us good friends. It's bringing us awesome guests. We're making good money on it. But I can't stand working with this fucking platform.
It's actually horrible support.
It's so bad. We have been trying to get our money off of TikTok, but they won't let us do it because we don't have access to the number that is on the account anymore. It absolutely amazes me how much TikTok holds on a phone number, which, Burt, you're a tech guy, you can agree is probably one of the easiest fucking things for a hacker to get from somebody is their goddamn phone number.
Yeah, it's like the thing at the very top of your profile. Not
it is
censored or anything.
So easy for people to get it, yet so much of your life on TikTok falls onto it. There's this thing that you can do to where it says download all of your TikTok data. Now, it's going to take a couple of days, but we'll send you a notification when the file is ready for you to view. Mind you, once it's there, you got 4 days until it deletes forever, so make sure you download it. So yesterday, we got the notification that our TikTok data was downloaded. I don't really know what we're going to use this info for. It says their phone number's on it, so like I told you guys, we used some random fucking phone number.
Burner.
We literally used a burner number that we don't have access to. We don't even know the fucking number. So I was like, okay, maybe if I can download the data and somehow our phone number is on there, I can maybe do something again with it. I don't know. I doubt it. It's a long shot. But it's something. I get the file. They say your file's ready to go. I log in via TikTok, and it says, awesome, you're logged in. We just want to verify it's you. We sent a verification code to the fucking phone number. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking me right now, TikTok? With that tiny cock of yours. Is that what's in my ass right now, TikTok? Is your fucking cock?
Something's a little off here, Doc. Tox Cox.
They literally let us download all of this. Let us log in. And it said login successful. Just to say, hey, by the way, I know you logged in and it's successful and everything, but we just want to verify it's you again. We sent a code to your phone number on the profile.
Epic. Thanks, Chief.
Don't have it. The whole reason why we fucking wanted to download this information in the first fucking place is because we don't have access to that phone number.
Yep.
It's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So that data, that was a waste of the fucking Chinese people that run TikTok's time to get that together. Fuck you guys. Eat shit.
Yeah. 12 people probably died in the process.
Yeah, seriously.
Holy shit.
And it wasn't even worth it. So we are working behind the scenes with somebody. They said, all right, we want you to verify all of this information. We can help. There is help out there. And then they asked us to verify 15 different things to make sure it's really us on this account. I don't even think my bank asked this many fucking questions. And it's things like, what devices did you log in on? Where did you log in on? What else? When did you create TikTok? And then I answered all their questions. A week later, they respond saying, hey, TikTok again. I was like, doing gorgeous. Anyways, that information you gave us, not all of it's correct. So if you could please actually provide the correct information, we would appreciate it. Yours truly, TikTok.
Okay. Seems self-explanatory.
You know the story. Why do you
I
act
know
like
I
you
do.
heard that for the first time?
That's the setup for.
They literally didn't like our answers, so they're like, "We asked you 10 questions and you got 7 of them right. Not all 3.
We're actually going to add 5 more to the list."
Yeah, seriously. So slowly but surely, PC would have been here by now. Would have been built by now. We could have been recording this on the new PC by now. TikTok won't give us their fucking money though. It's amazing how simple of an issue it is, and how easy it would be to fix it if they just had a normal, customer support system.
Yeah.
They would fix so many issues if they just had a normal customer support.
And there's no number or anything you can call either, right? Unless you have a translator,
Wait a
maybe.
minute. A phone number?
A phone number? Do they have a phone number?
A phone number? A phone number? You don't think I looked into a phone number possibly?
Yeah.
You think I've been going through all of the stress and anger and hatred without even checking to see if there was a phone number? God damn, Burt. Now that's an idea.
That is a good idea.
Out of all of the hours of research I've done and the people I reached out to and the emails that I sent and the problems that I've reported and the videos that I have watched, I didn't have the fucking audacity to think of a phone number, Burt. Thank you. Huh.
Yes.
That's a good one. Thank you for your helpful advice in solving this problem. I really appreciate it.
Glad I can help.
Yeah, no, there's no fucking phone number, Burt. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You mean the most basic thing that literally all customer support things have, they lack. And that is...
Honestly,
That's
the
pretty
phone
cool.
number is a thing of the past. There's starting to be less and less businesses that have a fucking phone number for you to reach out to for customer support. They fucking want you to fucking reach, file a claim or reach out via email or just do their online chat.
You should do a legal one saying we're going to sue you or something. They might get on it then. Probably not, actually.
No, they
No,
fucking
they probably
won't.
wouldn't.
It'll fucking make them dig their fucking heels in the ground even more.
Mm-hmm. Yo, TikTok careers. Maybe you can disassemble them from the inside.
Yeah, I could be an undercover agent or something where I'm trying to make them self-implode.
Yeah, dude, that could actually kind of work.
It's such a simple fix, and they're telling me there's a simple fix. I don't know why. If they were to hey, can you send a verification? You can, by the way, send a verification code through email, but it only changes your email. It only changes the email.
That's fucking great. So it's in the system.
Yeah, it's in the system to send a verification process to prove that it's you through email, and I can verify it's me through email.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like, well, no, we need you to verify through phone if you want to change your phone. No, you just want to verify that it's me, period, the end. You want to make sure that it's Soy Burger.
Yes.
Logging in. That is it. I have proved that it is me. I can prove that it's me through email.
Yeah.
But you want us to verify certain things in certain different ways.
Yeah. I was going to say, it seems weird that they're giving you all this stuff.
Yeah, I could type in the password. I can verify the email. I can tell you what accounts or what devices are logged into this account. I might be able to get the IPs of those login things so I can tell you where they were. But yet you're like, no, you can't verify the phone number, so get fucked.
Yeah.
It's such a flawed system.
Yeah, you'd almost think if you had full control of all of this shit, if you have enough control of the account that you can be sending these messages and providing information and shit, that they'd be like, okay, maybe they're who they say they are.
Well, that's what I told you. You were like, oh, they asked for the phone number, we're fucked. And I was like, no, I think if we can provide enough information, they'll be fine with it. And I was right. But
yeah, they just gave different stuff.
all I was right about was they don't care if you don't have the phone number, but they still want X amount of ways for you to verify that it's you.
Yeah. Not having the phone number is going to cost you another 6 proofs of identity.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously. It's fucking stupid. It's stupid.
Yeah. I think I compared it like when you go to the fucking DMV or whatever, they're like, we need 2 proofs that this is actually you.
Mm-hmm.
And TikTok's like, we're going to need 15.
Yeah, no, literally, if you want to get a passport, it's easier to It's probably easier to get into this country if you're Mexican than to get your phone number changed on TikTok.
It's probably easier to smuggle a bomb on a plane than it is to fucking get your account back through TikTok. Yeah. There's so many things.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It really is.
I want to know some of those green card questionnaires you have. You know how they have to take like a super tough test?
Like the U.S., you got no presidents and shit or something goofy.
Well, it's just like if you want to be a citizen of this country, you have to pass this test as well as the other 80 goddamn things.
Mm-hmm.
So
probably comparable, maybe.
What is that? USA citizenship test?
Yeah.
Examples.
They're probably going to be goofy.
Let's see if we should be in this country.
Yeah.
Welcome to the 2008 civics practice test.
Fuck civics, bro.
I don't think that's right, is it?
Yeah, I think it might be.
Civics?
Civics, yeah. I was like, did you have to take that class in high school or no?
Well, yeah, I just didn't know that civics meant you could be a civilian in this country. I guess so. All right, here we go, Burt.
Okay.
The 100 civics, history, and government questions and answers for the nationalization test are listed below. The civics test is an oral test, and the USCS officer will ask the applicant up to 10 of the 100 civics questions. An applicant must answer 6 out of 10 correctly to pass the civics portion of the naturalization test.
Okay.
So I'm just going to scroll down and ask one.
Sure.
Name your U.S. representatives.
Well, that's not going to work.
What does that even mean?
Our state representatives.
Like our government?
Of our
governor?
state. The state that we live in. Yeah, like our governor and somebody else, I think.
Oh, see, like, I didn't even know what a representative meant.
Yeah. I think
Name your U.S. representative, Joe Biden, I think.
Yeah.
Is that right?
That's the big one, right? The big representative.
We elect a U.S. senator for how many years, Burt?
I think that one's 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president?
It's like Speaker of the House. No, that's like... No, maybe it is Speaker of the House, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, okay. Lucky thought I shit the bed on civics.
What does the president's cabinet do?
Fuck shit up.
It literally just says advises the president.
Thanks.
What are 2 cabinet level positions?
Treasurer. And I don't fucking know.
Secretary of the Treasury.
Fuck. Okay.
I don't know what a cabinet is.
Okay.
I don't.
It's like a group of like 5 or 6 people, I think.
This says who is the governor of your state now, Bert. I'm not sure if you answered that one earlier correctly, if they're going to ask that question.
The governor. I think the representative might be your senators.
Okay, do you know who our senators are?
Yep. I can get one from each side or some stupid shit. Fill out the Congress people.
Name one right only for United States citizens.
One right only?
It
right
says,
to bear arms,
vote
I guess?
one right only for United States citizens. No, that is not correct.
What did you even... I don't even...
Name one right only for the United States citizens.
Aren't all the rights for United States citizens?
No, there's only 2 answers.
Freedom?
Vote in a federal election and run for federal office.
Oh, the things that you like have to be born here to do, maybe?
Name one right only for United States citizens.
Yeah.
Name one right only for United States citizens. I don't get the question.
Isn't that what we just answered?
I don't know.
Okay.
When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms?
Oh, I should know this one. It's like April 18th or something like that.
Nope, April 15th.
Oh, fuck, I was close.
Didn't you say you always do yours in like June?
Oh, no, my dad literally did his like the night of. No, I did it like a couple days before. So, yeah, taxes are fun.
What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? What?
The Chinese.
What?
I guess it wouldn't be African Americans at that point.
It was 100% African Americans.
Well, just Africans. They weren't American.
Well,
yet.
yeah, just Africans. They weren't Americans yet.
Yeah, they soon. Oh, that sounds bad. I was gonna say soon will be. But yeah, that doesn't sound good. You know what I mean.
There were 13 original states. Name 3 of them, Burt.
Massachusetts, Maine, and Delaware. Massive two shits. Maine and Delaware.
No, Maine's not one of them.
Rhode Island was definitely on there.
Yeah.
So they got fucking shafted out the ass.
Massive two shits.
Yeah. They were on there. Hell yeah.
When was the Constitution written?
Oh, 1930? It's like 1768 maybe? I'm kind of feeling that. 1758?
Do you know when the Declaration of Independence was written?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what the Declaration of Independence is?
Wait, is that? That's not the one with the rights and stuff on it.
The name's right in the title, Burt.
Oh, from the UK. Yeah. 1792?
For the Constitution or the 1770 or the Declaration of Independence? So you think the Declaration of Independence was made in the 1790s, but then the Constitution was written in the 1760s? So you think that they had a Constitution written up like 30 fucking years before they became their own goddamn country?
Maybe not. I got the two confused. Wait.
It's like that joke in what made Ben Shapiro famous where the chick was like, where does it say that? Where you have to be a boy for Boy Scouts. And Ben Shapiro says, in the name, Boy Scouts.
I see.
You literally were like, I don't know what the Declaration of Independence is.
Wait a second.
How are you able to get so many of those other fucking questions correct, but then the one that literally was the most given one, the one that wasn't even a question?
I don't know.
I said, when was it written? And you go, I don't know what that is.
It's like, I'm not good with history, okay?
You literally just got almost every question right.
Oh.
And then you go and say, I'm not good at history.
Fuck, I'm the basic, yeah. That's all like modern. That's all modern shit. Modern politics, modern
I mean, the first 13 states wasn't very modern.
Nah.
No.
Nah,
it
wasn't. Nah, I guess not.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Burt and I shouldn't be in this country, I guess is what we're figuring out.
Where did we go?
Where would we go?
Where would we go? Fiji with Jeff. Photobomb survivor.
Where would we go? Well, somebody asked us this in the Discord, and you were fucking gave the most cringe fucking answer yet to anything. So,
I didn't know.
Gosh, that was so fucking gay.
That was where I'd want to live. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, dude.
Wherever Bert's mom is.
Exactly. I'd like to think that I could... I don't know. I think too many people would be AIDS. I'd be afraid to go outside. I couldn't handle that.
You don't go outside now.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes. Occasionally I do. I think if I was in a populated place, it'd be like 0.
You literally walked around the city I was in for college in a very dangerous spot alone with homeless people around.
Yeah.
And then you're like, too many people won't go outside. Okay.
I was freaking, yeah.
Lord.
I know. I must have just... I don't know what I was riding on. I was riding on love.
You're just riding on fucking getting cucked.
Yep. Truly.
Okay, what do you want to talk about today?
Oh, boy. You know, I kind of fucked the segue up.
Hang on.
You were told not to do this.
Yeah, we're not. Okay, he's going to listen to this. Tater, you can fuck yourself. Has he listened to any other conversation in a podcast before?
I don't think so.
Like, you know how many times I've heard people be like, I've actually wanted to talk about this for a while now. And he's like, that's so cringe that you say that.
Yeah.
Or, speaking of this topic, I see you wanted to talk. It's a fucking podcast. He's like, it's like you got a checklist. No shit. That's how podcasts work. You bring topics. No, you bring topics to talk about. Like,
so
are we not allowed to bring topics? Are we not allowed to do that? I mean, he was roasting you yesterday, so I wasn't going to interfere.
Of course.
But I was like, I actually disagree with a lot with what you're saying right now, Daddy.
Yeah.
Can you just talk normal? We are.
Yeah, it's almost like, I don't know, when a conversation comes to an end, there's no way to do a new one.
Yeah. I think it's because it's like, oh, this is a podcast, so you're trying way too hard. But if they were thinking of it as a normal conversation, then they wouldn't even notice that somebody said that.
Yeah.
You know how many times that motherfucker, Daddy himself, is like, speaking of, did you see what they said about DeAndre Hopkins? How come I'm not like, ooh, that was cringe?
Hey, are you reading off a list, you fucking weirdo? Are you reading
off a list right now?
You okay?
That's kind of forced. Try again. Try
to keep it natural, please.
Yeah, like transition to that topic, but be natural with it, please.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't natural. Fucking cunt.
What the fuck?
He's not the only one that said that. I told you my dad has said something about that too.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, when you guys are viewing it in a different light than what it is.
Right.
Because I know at the beginning of this show, and we still might, I mean, I might be a little bit biased, but we were really bad with transitions.
Yeah.
Like we were terrible at it. Now we're just, and I think you're still very bad at it.
Yes.
The first thing you said was you already fucked this transition up.
It's more the timing at this point. I mean, it's all of it.
I disagree.
But my thing is
how we do it.
Mine is really bad. It's like, because I had something I wanted to talk about that was related to customer service bullshit. But, see, we kind of passed that, and I'm like, oh, do I really want to piss Burger off talking about fucking shit-ass websites, garbage bullshit?
Why would that piss me off?
Oh, just because it's putting you back in the mind space of, gosh, TikTok just really boils my blood. You know?
That's a bit of a reach, don't you think, Burt?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, speaking of shitty websites.
Yeah. Speaking of shitty websites,
my new thing is just to stop talking. Like I will wait for this motherfucker to do a transition. Like I will just sit here and not say anything.
I think that's when the real natural ones come out.
And then he starts fumbling over his mouth, and the real unnatural ones start coming out. Starts forcing the shit out of everything.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening now.
Yeah. So I know we talked about it a couple weeks ago. Elon buying Twitter, or I think we talked about him wanting to buy Twitter, right?
Don't know.
I don't know if we actually said that he did. He did it, as a matter of fact, get it, and so that's big. Very
holy
big.
Old news.
I know, holy old news. What the fuck?
I was trying to trigger Burt.
Fucking suppressing it. So, whatever. Elon's fucking buying Twitter, and he has absolutely dropped the ball on his old website. I'm pretty sure he was the founder of, maybe not the founder, but he used to own PayPal. Probably still does.
Like he invented it. I think he sold it. Like
Yeah.
that's how he got all his money at the beginning, was he sold PayPal.
Okay, so that joke doesn't work then. Because, dude, I've been trying to figure out this fucking PayPal link thing for Twitch and everything. And it's...
Oh, PayPal!
Yeah.
I just put those two together. That's Elon's thing.
Yeah.
Hey, Elon, your PayPal sucks.
PayPal's a fucking
You
asshole.
should have kept it.
Yeah. He really should have, dude. Like, I was setting it up with one of my buddies the other day. He's a real good tech guy, whatever. And we're sitting down trying to figure this shit out.
I thought you were the tech guy.
Well, we're both tech guys, but two brains are better than one, I guess.
Okay.
I don't fucking know. So we're sitting there trying to fucking figure this shit out. He ends up sending I set the link up, so the link totally good to go. You can donate and everything to it. So my buddy sends over $5. I'm like, okay, cool.
And then he sends over 1,000. Then he sends over 10,000.
Yeah.
Is it working now? Yeah, it is. Okay, how do I send it back? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Yeah. So
You would totally do something like that too.
For sure. So he ends up helping. He sends over $5, and I go to accept it, and it's like, okay, Burton Burger. Which, by the way, when I was setting this fucking up, just a little side note, when I was setting this account up, it was first, like, I remember you tried to do it a couple weeks ago. Maybe like
about
300 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. About 300 weeks ago, Burger set it up as like a business account.
It was like on a Halloween or something.
Yeah. It was like totally out of nowhere. And that fucking signs up as a business account. You can't change the name. So the name is like, please state your full legal name as stated on your driver's license. And it says Burt Burger. I'm like, all right. And then
What
has
did your
all
friend
this
say
shit.
about that? He's like, yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
He's like, ooh. Well, first he was like, okay. And then I go down to the next line. It's like, please state your social security number. Like, yeah, I'm not going to get my fucking butthole reamed in Guantanamo Bay by the IRS. I'll pass. Mm-hmm. So I deleted the fucking business account. I signed this up as a personal account as Burt Burger, and they didn't need the social security number. Thank fucking God.
Yeah.
So we're chilling. The account's all set up. I end up getting the fucking dono, go to accept it, and it opens up this page. It's like literally from the fucking dinosaur age. I don't know if you've used PayPal like back in fucking Nam era when the screen's all like tan and it looks like shit. And it's
Can't say I have.
It's so fucking bad. And it's like, would you like to verify your account? Like, yep, I'd love to. Because the only way you can fucking take the money is by verifying the account. Mm-hmm. I click verify, and it sends me back to the normal website, like the big fancy 2022 website. And it says, oops. Whatever you clicked on doesn't lead to anywhere. Like, this page doesn't exist. I'm like, okay, obviously something's fucked up. I restart Google Chrome. I try it again. Same fucking shit. Over and over again. And it's like, I don't know. I'm starting to feel a little bit of that TikTok love. I know it's not even comparable, the magnitudes. But it's like, is it that hard to just not make shit? I don't know. Like, it's...
Yeah, I sent you a message. I'm like, you failed to tell me something.
A very big something.
And then you said, do not accept that right now. It is do not.
It's bad.
Don't touch that.
Uh-huh.
That's what you said. You were literally like, yeah, don't touch that.
Don't touch that. It's
I'm
fucked.
like, ooh, $5. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought too. So, that's fucking cool. Very cool. I don't really know. I'm sure
I'm not
that,
really ready for this story to be done, so you better keep talking, because if you end it like where it's at now, I'm gonna be pissed.
Nah, I'm pretty sure PayPal is old enough or established enough or not broke dick enough to have a phone number. So I think that's probably the next step. But also, I was trying to explain to my buddy how you like look at all the stuff as like, if bigger YouTubers who are way more incognito can get away with this shit, then there has to be a way. Because he's like, no, you got to use your real legal name. And I'm like, Burt Bergerson says otherwise.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We ended up finding like some other totally not random, but kind of random, like kind of like the Steam or Streamlabs or whatever, where it accepts donations through like not an alias, but like a third-party website. So maybe that'll work. I don't fucking know. But it's like, I don't know. He's thinking that I need to... What's up?
You just said it's good to go.
Yeah, like, the money can come in, but yet again, we can't fucking take it out. So cool, dude.
Give me my fucking money.
Like, it's literally just sitting there. So we could technically put it up if we really wanted to, and then once everything's resolved, you know, then we can pull it. But yeah. So that's nice.
So yeah, I don't know why is he saying we got to put in our legal name if it's already good to go?
Yeah, no, he meant when I was setting it up, he's like, you might have to put your legal name in there because it's being funky. But I don't know. I got like, he's thinking that a way to verify it, like he was doing a search or something. He's like, I think you might have to put your bank information in. Like, I have my card on there right now. He's like, nah, you're going to have to do your fucking routing number shit for your bank. I'm like, I don't really want to do that.
Yeah.
That's kind of sus. But I don't know. I guess it could technically be worth a try, but I'd rather not
again, if you shouldn't need your routing number, the money could just be sent over to it like Venmo. Maybe when there's a lot of money that needs to be put in there or something.
Yeah. And then it
might be gay, but
yeah. And I always thought that PayPal had like a balance system, kind of like Venmo, where it just sits in the cloud until you want to pull it out. But come to find out, it doesn't. Like, my buddy was telling me, he's like, yeah, you gotta like wait until your profile is so old. And I'm like, sounds like Reddit. To wait until your profile is so old before you can
to ask
balance.
A question, yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Elon, can you please let me have my money?
Elon, quit being gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people like Marshmallow, who are legit fucking celebrities, have been able to live under an A-list this long. Like, the dude literally walks around with a fucking bucket on his head.
Yeah.
So, same thing with Swagger Souls and everything. Like,
yeah, he's a big one.
People have done it. I'm sick of fucking people saying you're good to go, or they're like, there's no way you can do it.
Yeah, like, honestly, it'd be 10 times easier if we just put in, legit shit. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know if it's necessarily worth it.
Well, it's just like my buddy. He's like, you could literally put your fucking
your entire
social
family's social security
number. You can put
number.
your family in there. You can put everything in there. You'll be fine.
Maiden name, all your passwords.
Yeah, like, you can literally just, like, not even do special characters. Like, you could just do a password, and you're fine. And I'm like, no, hackers can go in and see it. And they're like, oh, yeah, Burger, how would they do it? And I'm like, just because I can't tell you how to hack does not mean that my fucking point is invalid, dickweed.
Right. I still love that. That argument is rock solid.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, how would they do it? Oh, you don't know how? So you're wrong. Oh?
It's like, I don't know how they launched nukes either, but I can sure as fuck get blown up by one.
Yeah, I can sure as fuck tell ya it's fucking gonna be bad. How do you know? Have you lived through one? That's like how he was acting. I couldn't believe it. He's like, yeah, how would they do it? How would they hack into it? Huh? How would you do it? I don't know. I'm not a hacker. But it doesn't take a lot to get this information from people. Honestly, I think I learned that in 3rd grade where they said don't put your personal information out online.
Yep.
It's fairly fucking easy.
Textbook.
For people to figure out this stuff here. And I'm surprised because this guy knows his computers and shit like that. Like, he really knows his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm surprised that he's the one that's telling me, nah, put your real phone number in there. You'll be fine. That was stupid of you not to put your real phone number in there. You should have done it.
Yeah.
Oh? Can I put your phone number in there?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. We just need to get like some weird foreign pen pals and we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All this can be avoided, though, if we just make enough money and we can quit our jobs and we can just tell you and show our faces and our holes and everything.
Exactly. That'll be the day.
Yeah, the day I can show my hole, I'll be a happy man.
Exactly. Let her all air out. Goodness.
Yeah. What we're saying is we're working very hard for you to give us your money.
Yep. Yep. We're learning.
You would be surprised, ladies and gentlemen, at how many people legitimately have like begged us to allow them to get some money to us.
Uh-huh. It's incredible.
People are like, hey, I really want to donate this to you. You need to get your PayPal set up.
We're like, huh?
People
That's
that
not right.
literally, quote unquote, work for Burt and Burger as our mods.
Yup.
Just giving you cash.
Okay.
And you're like, you don't got to do
If
this.
you
And we're like,
need to.
fuck you. This makes you smile at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's like that front hand, backhand, Key and Peele,
sketch, whatever.
Sketch, yeah. Where he goes up, he's like, front hand, backhand. He's like, backhand. And the guy backhands him.
Yeah.
Everyone's laughing. He falls to the ground and everything. He's holding his face, and then he stands up. He's like, okay, front hand.
He's like, what?
He's like, what? He's like, front hand. And he says, okay. Hits him, falls down. Everyone's laughing. He's holding his face. Stands up, backhand.
It's okay. I totally forgot about that.
He hits him again. Backhand, motherfucker. Give me it again. And he's like, dude, you're fucking weird.
Runs
He's
away.
like, backhand. Like, holy shit.
This guy's crazy.
Yo, this dude on some drugs.
Yeah. Good old K&P.
KAMP. NFL draft happened
Oh, shit, it did.
last week. So, the Lions did good. Your Saints did well. My Raiders didn't pick until the fucking, third round, so that was cool.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, should be an exciting season.
Yeah. But, yeah, so the draft went on. Trayvon Walker was the number 1 overall pick, followed by the Lions getting Aiden Hutchinson. I know your Saints got a really good tackle, and they got Chris Olive, I think his name is. Olave.
Yep.
Which I think was the best or one of the best receivers. So him next to Michael Thomas
If he plays.
cool. No, they said he is officially playing this year.
Oh, damn. All right.
Yep. Officially in this year. So, you got Jameis Winston throwing to Olive and Michael Thomas. And Alvin Kamara running the Ballz, so that's not too bad.
That should be gross.
The Lions moved up 20 spots from pick 32 to pick 12 to pick Jameson Williams, I think his name is.
James Winston?
No, Jameson Wilson. Or
Oh,
Williams.
okay.
I think let me see. Jameson. Yep, it is Jameson Wilson. It's literally Jameson. So I don't know if you're supposed there's
Jameson or Jameson.
Yeah, because I know Jameis Winston has it Jamis. Yeah, his is Jameis. That's his is Jameis.
Mm.
So, but I guess if you're doing Jameson Williams, that E could be in James. It could be
James part.
It could be Jameson, but no, I'm saying the way you could do the E could be James, you know what I mean? Instead of Jameson.
Jameson, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe that. I don't know what this motherfucker's name is, but it's Jameson or it's Jameson Williams. Jameson makes more sense, but the way it's spelt is different than other people that spell it that way.
Jameson, yeah.
Yep. Anyways, this motherfucker was, quote unquote, the best receiver in the draft, but he tore his ACL in the fucking college championship.
Damn.
So
A little bit of OBJ action.
Which is literally OBJ, because OBJ did his in the
At
Super
the bowl.
Bowl.
Yeah.
Yep. And this guy did it in the bowl for college.
Yeah,
so,
next OBJ.
So he's literally going to be out till November, I saw.
Damn.
But when he's healthy, I mean, he's supposed to be an absolute fucking freak.
Yeah, that'd be pretty hype.
So we'll see how that goes. A lot of people had him projected to be an easy mid-first round pick, and that was with the injury. So,
wow. All right, that's some faith.
Yeah, we'll see. So that's kind of where they're at. Raiders didn't draft until the third round because of the Devontae Adams trade, which I am more than okay with.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
If there's any fucking time to not have draft picks, it's to get the best fucking receiver in the league and in Madden. So,
right.
Yeah. It was crazy. It was fun to watch. So I've done this thing since 2015. I haven't done it every year, but almost every year. I started writing down notes in my phone, and I know I've talked to you about this, but while I'm watching combine performances and things like that, like the NFL combine where they run really fast and catch a bunch of balls and see how many times they can bench press, the NFL combine.
Mm-hmm.
I always watch somebody that sticks out to me, like the way they run the 40 or the way they're doing their drills, or if they have a really good combine. I'll be like, okay, I'm going to watch that guy in his entire career.
Okay.
I'm just going to pick some random motherfucker. And I'm going to make sure it's random, too. It's not going to be a top guy or anything. You know what I mean? I'm literally just somebody that sticks out to me. I don't know how they stick out, as long as they stick out to me. Well, the first year I ever did it, it was for Amari Cooper.
Okay.
And he was drafted by me Raiders, so that was insane. In the first round as well.
Hell yeah.
So that was cool. Let's see. Who else did I have? I didn't do it. I either didn't do it for the next 2 years, or I forgot about it, which doesn't make... Or I forgot who the players were. Mm-hmm. But for 2018, I picked Mike Gesicki, the fucking tight end for the Dolphins.
Yes.
And Noah Fant for 2019, the tight end for the Broncos. Well, now the Seahawks. Mekhi Becton for 2020, some guy named Odafe Owe, I think his name is, for the Ravens. He's not from around these parts, Burt.
I see.
You want to know who I picked for 2022? Literally by accident.
Who's that?
Trayvon Walker, the first overall pick.
Okay.
Literally, I saw him doing this cool rope drill at the combine where he was picking up this like towel and setting it down kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, that looks. I've never seen this drill before, and he's doing it pretty clean. What's his name? Trayvon Walker. Okay, I'll watch him. Gets picked by the Jags first overall.
What position again?
The end.
Okay. Yeah, that could be dirty. Okay.
Yeah.
I have to remember this.
Yeah, so this fucking team that I made in my head so far is pretty damn insane. The only dud I've had so far is Josh Rosen at quarterback, but I found out that I picked Josh Rosen the same year that I picked Noah Fant.
Okay.
So I'm like, nope, he don't count because I know Noah Fant was mine.
Yeah.
Tight end, the one. I think I just saw Josh Rosen throw the ball really far once or something, and that was it. So
I
he
see.
don't count. But yeah, no. Daddy's I think I got a career in scouting.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
So, because the draft is over, I put in a date for people to put in their keepers for our fantasy league.
Yep.
I said I need all of you guys to have your keepers in by June 1st. Now, that might be a little bit early. People won't even put keepers in until minutes before the draft starts. But the reason why I do this is because this gives people time to do mock drafts in their head and kind of plan on who is going to be there by the time you draft. So this gives you time to have some draft strategy. If you don't know who is going to be a keeper, it's going to be completely random for you. Well, that's not fair because in the NFL, you have a pretty good idea on who's going to be there for you. You know what I mean?
We'll drop to you, yeah.
You can't do that if nobody puts in their keeper. So you can have a good guess. Like I traded for Devontae Adams. It's obviously going to be Devontae Adams for me. Yours is obvious going to be Derrick Henry. But then when you have people that have multiple people that could be their keepers, that's not fair to the whole league. There's no mock elections. There's no mock drafts you can do or anything like that if you don't know who's going to be there. So now I went through and I put in everybody's keepers.
Oh my God. All right.
So they're gonna wish they did it. That's for certain. No, because I knew who everybody's keepers were for the most part.
Yeah.
So the keepers we have this year are Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs, Najee Harris, Dalvin Cook, Joe Mixon, Aaron Jones, Austin Eckler, Derrick Henry, Tyreek Hill, and Jonathan Taylor.
Okay.
So that means those 10 people will not be on the board in the first round. So then what you do is you can take the top 300 players that we print off every year in fantasy football, and you can cross out those 10 people.
You know, they are not going to be up there.
Because they're 100% not going to be there. So now you have a better idea who's going to go there. And if this list goes in any kind of order, you can see who's going to fall to you, roughly, and who's not going to fall to you, and things like that. So this list is pretty solid. It's going to be either Tyreek Hill or Christian McCaffrey for this one guy. But other than that, yeah, everybody else is solid.
Awesome.
So now that kind of gives us a better idea on who's going to be there by the time we draft. I think you draft at 9 this year. I draft at 8. So it's going to be harder for me and you to predict who's going to be there, but you can have a really good idea.
Yeah, we have some
for the second rounders.
Yeah, we definitely have some more eccentric players in the league. Not quite as predictable. People making interesting calls. So
yeah,
still, you have a good idea of what's going to be up there. But
well, it's like last year I was drafting 3rd, and I knew I was getting Stephon Diggs. Like I knew that's who it was going to be because there's 2 people ahead of me, and I'm like, there's no way they're going to let Tyreek Hill and Devontae Adams fall to me.
Yeah.
So And if they do, they're fucking stupid. So, and that's exactly how it went. Reek went 1 and Adams went 2. And then I got Diggs, who wasn't really a bust, but he definitely did not need to be drafted at 3. There's other people I easily could have picked at 3.
Mm-hmm.
But, Diggs was supposed to have this magnificent season he did the year before. It was going to be even crazier.
Yeah.
This year, it's also more balanced because we have, let's see, 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, 1 other running back, and then 4 receivers. So I think it's 6 and 4 this time, it looks like.
Wow, that's a hell of a lot better than before.
Versus 9 and 1 last year.
Uh-huh.
Everybody had a running back except one dumbass that kept a tight end. And that dumbass was me.
Yeah.
I didn't have any running backs worth keeping. So I was in danger of keeping Kelsey again this year.
Right.
I didn't really want to. I kind of want to move on from Kelsey. I mean, obviously, if he's there, I would take him, but he's not gonna be. Because I don't have a first-round pick, remember?
Oh, fuck, that's right.
I gave mine away to get Devontae Adams, and I did pay high for him. I gave up my first-rounder and Stephon Diggs for Devontae Adams and a 7th-round pick.
Yeah.
So I did give up a lot, but with him going to the Raiders, I mean, I had to make it happen.
You gotta. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be super hype.
Honestly, not having a first-rounder is not the end of the world because it was a shitty first-round pick. And if I gave up my second-round pick, that would have been tough because I'm at the top of the second round.
Yep.
I'm picking 3rd in the second round while you're picking 2. So if I had to give up my second-round pick, that actually might have hurt a little bit more than the first-round pick.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So I lost my first-rounder, but I got my guy on my team. I hope he does as well as he fucking did in Green Bay is all I can say.
Yeah.
This was definitely a risk. But, with the chemistry him and Derek Carr have and everything, and they played in college together.
Oh, yeah. That should be pretty cool.
I think I'll be fine.
Oh, yeah.
But, I can only hope that there's a running back worth grabbing at 3 in the second round because...
Might be able to snag Antonio Gibson again, huh?
I will be hurting at running back if I don't grab one then. But mine's, all about BPA, best player available. So,
right.
If I got someone like Kelsey there who could go up this year in fantasy value because Tyreek's gone.
Right.
Or he could go down because Tyreek is gone. I would not be surprised if he went down because more people will focus more attention on him.
Right.
With Tyreek, it's like, who are you going to double team? Tyreek or Kelsey? Tyreek or Kelsey every time. But now it's just like their top receiver. There's Juju Smith-Schuster now.
Right.
Who is a good wide receiver, but not Tyreek by
superstar. Old cheetah.
Yep. So we'll see. Now Darren Waller's stock might go up, the tight end for the Raiders, because Adams is there. So we'll see. We shall see. But it's still very early to be looking at fantasy.
When does it start back up again?
When does football start back up?
Yeah.
The first game's in September.
Oh. Yeah.
But we do fantasy stuff in August.
Right.
So, 3 months away. Yeah.
It's not crazy.
But the draft's going to be in August, but we plan the draft ahead of time, like in June. So these motherfuckers can't give me bullshit excuses that they can't make it because we literally plan it months in advance.
Wait, what would have happened if I was in another state? That would have sucked.
Well, we would have probably planned around it, kind of thing.
Yeah. Sure,
Obviously, we wouldn't have made it during a weekend that you couldn't come.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be a gap between your internship and school starting back up again.
Yeah, and I'll be good this summer, but yeah.
Yeah, so we would have made it work.
Right.
But yeah, well, in the next month or so, I mean, we'll definitely be planning it.
Yeah, that's exciting.
And there'll constantly be new fantasy news being updated now going forward with more free agent signings and players getting hurt or players holding out or something happening.
Yeah.
You know, it's like James Robinson and Travis Etienne being over there, and then all of a sudden Etienne gets hurt like in the preseason or the very first fucking game of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, there's these constant things that you got to keep up to date with. So,
yeah, I feel like the last few years of fantasy have been like the teams have felt pretty similar. Like there hasn't been too much. Like I feel like this season's gonna be like actually crazy. So much shit's moving around. Superstars.
Off so goddamn bad. I thought you were about to say that nothing's really changed that much.
No, it's like literal superstars like moving like big time.
I remember one time in my undergrad it was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But this is by far the craziest I've ever seen.
I mean, like
everything.
Reeks a dolphin. Fucking Devontae Adams is a Raider.
And Russell Wilson is a Bronco.
Russell Wilson's a Bronco.
Tom Brady unretired.
Uh-huh. I just feel like, I don't know, it's definitely going to make things a lot less predictable, I guess. Like, you don't, I mean, obviously people are still going to perform, but like, to what degree?
Nothing's predictable. I mean, like with Diggs, we thought he was going to be worth the 3rd overall pick when he really wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of stuff you can assume and a lot of stuff you can't assume, so...
It'll be interesting.
It's like our cousin that ripped off that one guy for Nick Chubb. And to this day, I still say that was a very lopsided trade at the time.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Chubb didn't end up being a crazy freak like he had been.
He did drop like a couple big games, though, I thought.
He did, but
Not
the
like,
thing is, that guy is a top 10 fantasy player when he was traded. I don't care if he never puts up a single other point after that. He traded him.
Because you don't know from that point.
Yeah, he traded him at a very high level. So now you can be like, I told you so. It was a fine trade. No, you can't say that in hindsight.
In the moment that it was made, yeah. That's not good.
Yeah, I really wish you argued it then like you are now. That sure would have been helpful.
Well, there's been a lot of discussion since then.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
And you guys all lost your privileges for voting, so.
Things have been learned.
Yeah. Yep. I remember your one argument was, we're going to let this go through so it can be a learning experience for that individual. And Tater was like, at the expense of 9 other people.
Yeah.
You want this to go through so one person can learn his lesson?
Yeah. Yep.
Nah.
It's just more about playing the game and not teaching people things, I've discovered. When the game gets fucked,
I don't know why it would be a teaching moment when there's fucking hundreds of dollars on the line.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, it is a $50 buy-in, just so you're aware.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have 9 people say it's fine to do 50, and then you're like, I don't want to put that much money in it because now it's not fun anymore. Get bent.
What about fucking Little Caesar's boy? Was he fine with $50?
Yeah.
Actually, he was probably fine with $50. Yeah.
He would be fine with $1,000. His fucking dad's an addict in gambling.
$50 will be interesting.
If you asked him to fucking go to Pizza Hut, no way, it's too expensive. But if you asked him to put in $2,000 for a fucking fantasy football league, he'd be like, "What about 5? Let's just make it even."
I was gonna say, how about 4? Yeah. Fuck.
Hopefully, you updated the Excel sheet with our appropriate draft picks. By the way,
all the picks. Yep.
And again, you got to come up with a system that makes it so the clock can restart easily. It was kind of funny where all 9 of us are chilling and everything, and Burt's over there in the kitchen by himself, just clicking the mouse.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to get like a button. I'm gonna try and like
a little clicker or something.
Yeah, like just even like a big red like Staples button, and just put it on the fucking table. You just smack it when you're good. I think that would be kind of fun.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Bert's our secretary, so he keeps track of.
I make things pretty.
Yeah, he makes the stuff, and makes the posters, and keeps track of all the paperwork, and you were doing stats for a bit. Some stats like most points scored or not scored, and
yep. Yeah, I think
that.
I think I finished that one out. Yeah,
cool.
I didn't get crazy stats, but
yeah, I think that was more of a learning experience. This one's a little bit easier for you.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck am I going to record? There's no cool stats you can do. And then I sent you like a 50-word doc of all the cool things you can do for stats for our stat book. This is year 5. This is the last year under current rules.
Damn, that's going to be wild. We're going to have
it kind of got wonky. Yeah, it kind of got wonky from the Yahoo to ESPN, the back to ESPN thing, and one year there was championships in the final week. I don't think yours went to the final week, did it? Like the very final week of football? I don't think it did, where all your starters were sitting.
No, I don't remember that.
I don't think it did. I don't think you had to worry about, the Chiefs are in the playoffs, so they're resting Hill. So now I got to go find some random guy off free agency to replace him. I don't think you had that issue.
No.
See, but with me, with my first 2 dubs, and the guy that got 3rd, we did have to worry about that. So that's why we want a good chunk of people under one set of rules, so then
you can, like you were saying, you can kind of clump them together and say all these dubs are as whatever. They are as equal as the other in the bracket.
Yeah, except Booze. I don't think his was worth it because he didn't do the same thing. No, he was still on so much fucking fire at the end of the season. He had a great push at the end, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he did.
That trade he made, so. I don't know. But yeah, after 5 years, we're gonna sit down and we're gonna add some rules and take some away and figure out what we want to do going forward. We're gonna do that at the next draft party, so not this upcoming one. The next year's we'll do that for, where we'll have that. So there's a lot of stuff you can do. First of all, we don't have a punishment for last place. That needs to be a thing.
Yeah, a little bit incentive.
Yeah, literally.
Well, extra incentive.
Where you have to go go to the fucking local bar and bend over, and so many people have to stick a finger in your ass before you're done, so.
Strangers, too, yeah.
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 I thought it would be cool to put punters in there, like as an extra position, but I've seen videos where punters put up like 50 points and single-handedly win someone the game.
Yeah, that would be dumb.
Where they're down by 42 points and their punter put up 53 points and they won.
Yeah, that was like me picking up the Patriots defense and it like won me 2 games in a row or something stupid like that. Like, oh, okay.
So there's a lot of fun things we can do, and we'll talk about that next year. And we'll have people come up with rules that we can go over.
Yeah, that'll definitely be fun. One time that we'll have voting privileges back again.
Yeah.
That one day.
I don't even know if they're voting privileges. I wouldn't get that excited.
Just discussion.
Your voice can be heard, and whether or not it's listened to or not. Yeah.
Right. That's good.
All right. Any other topics you want to bring up? We got about 10 minutes left or so.
Dude, I had a good one. I don't know if you're going to like it. I think I mentioned it the other day.
I don't. I literally. Please talk.
It should be pretty fun. So, advertising is cool. I was thinking of cute ways I could segue this, but like, oh yeah, speaking of PayPal, segue into
We got an ad this
advertisement. No, I wish. Now you know how our fabled podcast, the old official boys that we watch, or you watch more. I haven't watched them in a while, but whatever. They do ad reads all the time, and sometimes like they have the VPNs that Kaya gets like super passionate about. And they're like, dude, you just take the wheel. There's so much pride and it's like I don't know, it's beautiful. He's really passionate about his VPN services. And I think I've discovered what I might be passionate about for ads.
Like if they sponsored us or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I swear to fuck, if it's going to be something like the NFL, I'm going to fucking disconnect from this call.
No, I had a very funny very funny moment the other day. I'm trying to think about how I really want to do this.
I don't want you to think. I just want you to talk.
So you've
You're still not talking.
I know this is uncomfortable. This is good though. I'm thinking about how on board you're going to be.
So you know how when you stroke your cock, you told me, and you start flicking the balls a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's how you're acting right now.
Yeah, just a little bashful.
You're flicking the balls.
A little red in the cheeks. Oh, I see. I'm flicking the balls. I get it.
Yeah, make me come.
Well, okay. So I'm like 23, and I've been an adult for a couple years, and I always hear these fucking Manscaped ads. They're like, "Yo, Manscaped
I hate those
is
damn
epic."
ads so much.
Yeah.
I hate
They're
them
like,
so fucking much.
And they're everywhere. They're so cringe. Have you seen the one with like that chick from Call of Duty or whatever?
Don't know.
There's like some military chick, and she's like just screaming at the mic like, "Shave your dick and balls."
No, I don't
like
those at all.
No, they're so cringe.
I don't like them at all.
So fucking cringe. Well, every time I hear that fucking ad, I'm like, that's so gay. Like I don't even know how it came on topic, but I was telling my friends, I'm like, I just use a fucking like a straight razor. Like I'm fine. I'm chilling. I've never fucking cut myself one time. And
I wouldn't say I've never cut myself, but
I've never cut myself. And then the other day, I'm like, I just got like a new like electric razor or whatever. And I tried using it, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It fucking literally tore me open. Like, whole sack, blood red. Like, it literally looks like a fucking cougar grabbed a hold.
Nice.
It was so bad. It was so bad. I didn't believe it. And the first time it happened, I'm like, oh, they can't be that bad. So then I fucking go on the other side and do the exact same fucking thing.
Nice.
Like, I was amazed at the amount of fucking damage that was done. Like, the electric shaver, dude, that was bad. That was bad. Have you ever had an experience where you almost fucking sawzawed your nutsack off? Or no?
Not with me specifically doing the job.
Oh, I see. Okay.
There's times where I thought they were gonna, maybe suck them off.
Right.
They're going ham, and you're like putting your palms on their forehead,
just trying to push.
Ah, God damn, darling, chill.
Relax.
Fuck, it ain't the cock.
Yikes.
Damn.
Make sure everything's
literally had them where like they clamp onto your nuts and they're like hanging like dead weight. Their
yes.
entire body just hanging from them like those fucking dogs you see biting the crotch of people's knees and they're just hanging there.
Yup.
Literally like they're doing crisscross applesauce, just hanging there.
Like a fucking yoga pose.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's incredible. In there and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, yeah, you like that, you fucking whore. And I'm like,
No, I don't. Yeah, so, hey, Manscaped. you want to hit up B&B, I think I could have a good personal story. I think they usually look for.
Not interested. Fuck off. Go sponsor a different podcast.
Yeah. I don't want to have to do fucking cringe shit.
Yeah. Oh, I would do cringe shit in a heartbeat. I just don't like their ads.
Yeah, they're usually, I don't know, forced, is it?
Oh, it's literally cringe. It's literally cringe.
Yeah.
Fellas, let's talk about them balls.
Yeah.
No.
Let's not.
Let's not. Would I ever let them sponsor this show? Hell no.
No. That's the one.
Depends how many zeros are behind them checks.
Exactly.
I've thought about that, like reaching out to ads and stuff like that and seeing if we can get people to advertise on our show yet.
Right.
With a few thousand subs and things like that. But I don't really want to get a bunch of ha-ha fag.
Right. Uh-huh.
There's not an audience big enough for ad revenue. Because it's just like, okay, like we definitely, like I would love to do ad reads. I think I'd have a lot of fun with it.
Oh, yeah. Like even just sketching a little, whatever, a script up or whatever you'd think about. You got to say, I guess. I don't know. It seemed interesting.
I think it would be a lot of fun, but they have to have a reason. They're not going to give you just $100 to talk about the ad on your show and then proceed to have nobody click on it.
Mm-hmm.
Or if people do click on it, it's like 3 people one time.
Yep.
Congrats, you just made 30 cents by advertising on Burt and Burgers. So.
Hell yeah, dude. Now I remember the Who's Right pod ended up getting sponsored by Manscaped for like 2 episodes. And the second episode they forgot to fucking air the ad. So
Nice.
The first one, it was so awkward. Mm-hmm. It's great.
Yeah. No, I mean, but I also want my ads to be, I would like it to be something that I'm passionate about, something that I actually do enjoy.
Yeah.
But I'll bullshit if I have to. You know, and all the ads that I hear for the most part, I would like to have. Like, I would like to have like a Manscaped shaver, not just for my cock and balls, but just in general. I just don't like the ads, is what I'm saying, not the product and how they do it. Even though that would fit very nicely with our kind of sense of humor.
Speaking of dick and balls,
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
like it would fit really nicely for us. I think we're cringe as shit. I don't know, but. Like me undies, I'd like the real comfy, cozy undies, and ExpressVPN would be a lot of fun too for Netflix and shit. And I'd love to have Blue Apron. I literally would love to have them. So
that would be sick.
All the ads that I've heard of from, like I am interested in. So
yeah, hell yeah. I mean the whistling butt plug. That's a big one. Yeah.
Doug said he's never put one of those in his butt. I think he's lying.
I don't believe it.
I would put one in my ass. I really would. I wouldn't put it in the hole, mind you.
Just like a little bit of flute action.
I would just blow on it.
So it was effective. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How does it whistle, by the way?
I don't know. I thought it was when you toot.
Yeah, but...
Why are you tooting?
Also, wouldn't the toot kind of cover up the whistle? I don't know.
Yeah, it might.
Like when you got one deep from your bowels.
Yeah, unless you're, like, doing... Yeah, there's probably a technique to it. There's probably, like...
I wonder, like, if you, like, run around the house really fast with it in. It'll just be whistling. Like a dog with a fucking chewy toy.
Oh, there you go.
I guess it's whistling, though it doesn't have a squeaker in it.
Yes.
Can you imagine that? Like your fucking wife gets up to go to the bathroom and she starts squeaking like one of those dog bones.
Honey, why am I hearing a faint whistle from the bathroom? Oh, nothing.
Yeah, I forgot to take my plug out.
Uh-huh.
My whistling butt plug.
in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
It's just like a fucking scream whistle.
Yeah.
Really just fucking gave it.
Did you say the string whistle, like the doop?
Yeah. That's so gay.
Like from the circus in the 1920s.
Yes. It's so fucked.
I'd actually want one in my ass all the time to know when there's air subconsciously coming out of it. Like, what if you put one in there when you're sleeping and all they hear is a whistle every time you breathe?
Okay. Yeah. That'd be
Now
good.
I'm curious. Doug, you want to send us a couple?
We could use some for research or for scientific purposes.
It'd be for cousin night, and I'd come out
Right.
with just my shorts on, smiling like, can you guys hear it?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, now look at the shape of this. Pull it out in front of you guys.
Yeah. Does remind you of anything?
Mm.
Exactly.
Yeah, I want a butt plug now.
Mm-hmm. We gotta isolate that audio.
Maybe Barrett can make us clay butt plugs.
Dude, that would be pretty good. Yeah. That could work. They'd be all like they'd be kind of lopsided. Some googly eyes on them.
Yeah.
Nice.
He could put eyes on like the plug part where there's a big hole in it. So it looks like it's got a big fucking mouth.
Yeah, very friendly.
Yeah. I want my butt plug to be friendly.
Yeah.
Where someone goes back there and they see a little smile.
Pleasant
like,
surprise.
Andrew
Bedazzle it.
from the official podcast commented on somebody's Twitter. A guy posted a cock ring camera.
Mm-hmm.
And all the guy said was new angle. And then I can't remember exactly what Andrew said, but he said something like, why would you want to see the view of my ass the entire time?
Okay. That's horrible.
Just saying he was going to be completely gay for this guy. Some comment
Yeah.
Burt would make, but seriously.
I'm gonna have to put that one in my back pocket.
Yeah. Why would you just
The
want a
occasion
video of
rises.
you going in my ass every time?
Yeah. That's kind of weird, dude.
Why would you want a picture of the backside of my balls?
Exactly. Fucking weirdo. What the hell?
Well, I think that's enough for an episode. Thank you for talking about the back angle of someone's balls with us, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Been a who?
We are B&B. This is episode 120. We're just trying to bring a little bit of the family element to the podcast world. Remember, it's just comedy. Chill the fuck out. Bert, it's been a pleasure.
As always.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's been a pleasure being your host. We'll see you all in the next episode. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Peace.